Moment. Ah, doch, war doch richtig, okay. Erledigt, so, okay. So, das, weil das, was ich nochmal machen sollte, war... Weil, da habe ich nochmal gedacht, so, das wäre vielleicht auch noch, weil der Gedanke, den ich hatte, war dann so viel so, okay, ich muss irgendwie denn das flutschig machen. So, dann habe ich ja die Handcreme auf das Messer gemacht und dann wollte ich die Butter darauf machen, aber die Butter auf das Messer ging nicht. Die Handcreme auf das Messer ging schon. Und dann okay, nicht, dass ich die Handcreme mit der Butter verbinden muss und das dann aufs Messer. Und scheinbar muss ich genau das machen.
This would surely lubricate anything it touches.
So, jetzt können wir dann Messerstechen spielen. Oder Knife is Death.
Of course. Take a seat.
So, mit dem flutschigen Messer spielen wir
I'd
jetzt.
like a rematch.
Back for more, eh? You must really want that mouthpiece. Did you bring the knife back? Watch and learn.
He's so fast.
She's a slippery one.
He's still got everything under control.
Oh, Nelly! Crikey! That nearly went through my bleeding hand.
I think we need to stop playing this game, Byron.
So, does that mean I win?
You got me on a technicality, but it's fair dinkum. Fix the man's horn. He's won it fair and square.
Fine. Give it here. I'll replace Fareed. There we go.
Most appreciated.
Haha!
Right. I think we should call it quits for now.
Okay.
Fancy another round of knifey stab?
This guy's a maniac.
You got what you wanted already.
We're just going to stick to card games from now on.
Okay. Der hat keinen Knife Steps
I'll
mehr.
leave you.
See you around.
So, Mutti. Hier hast du deinen
Here,
Horn.
I've had your hearing horn repaired.
Oh, bravo! But come, we must act quickly. The boys must be so scared, and it's almost their nap time. They get cranky if they don't have their nap.
Yep.
I can't believe you talked me into this, you blockhead. I was sure it was this way.
Get out of there, both of you! It's not designed to support your weight!
Hey, it's Gunther who can't stop snacking. At least I know that portion control.
Enough!
But Mother, we found the entrance to Lady Unterwald's office.
You did?
The vent narrows too much. We can't get through.
Were you able to hear anything?
It sounds like arguing, but it's too muffled.
Maybe you could squeeze through, Herman.
I don't know about that.
Great idea, Mummy.
Yes, I know. It's all coming together. Quickly now.
I don't think...
I understand your concerns, Lady Unterwald, but I really must press you for an answer.
I refuse to be rushed into a decision, John.
I know this must be difficult, but the Unterwald Empire would be safe in my hands.
Is that what you think?
You'd rather entrust your legacy to those incompetent nephews of yours? Your scheming sister-in-law? Oh, you know she wants the estate for herself. She's Just listen to that. Your empire is crumbling around you.
No, Jean, we don't have a deal. I've made up my mind.
You must reconsider.
You think I'd sell to some oil baron who's just looking to buy out his competition? Over my dead body, Jean.
You think our solution is going to just drop out of the sky?
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh.
My goodness!
He's dead now. Oh.
Is he dead?
He's not moving.
What's that in his hand?
Das war nur ein Scherz. Ich wollte ihn nicht töten. Ich, Hermann Merman, bin kein Totschläger. Also.
Mr. Liu? There's something in his hand, but it's clenched too tight.
Erst mit dem Messer.
That doesn't work.
Das funktioniert auf jeden Fall. Ich brauche wirklich dieses komische Katzenbett. Okay.
No.
Was kriegen wir? Die Hände auf.
This might help loosen his grip.
Okay, Flaschifinger.
What is it, Herman?
It's a photograph of a woman.
Er hat sich da gerade wer verjagt. Ja, dann hat er hier wieder auf der Couch auf der Heizung halt gepennt und ist halt runtergerutscht und dann beim Fallen dann so eben schnell weg. So nach dem Punkt. Das war peinlich.
Wait, there's something scrawled on the back. Informant. Wear blue suit with red rosette for identification. Board Royce Express. Await further instructions from contact.
So, this was John's plan all along.
If he couldn't buy you out, he was going to inform on you.
It seems so. But we have bigger problems now. This lady is still expecting to meet her informant.
I see. As long as she meets someone matching this description.
She won't be any the wiser.
Okay.
Body, Herman.
Deswegen hat sie ihm die blaue Jacke gegeben.
We'll hide Mr. Liu away until we can figure out our next steps. We'll need to seal it, just in case we have people snooping around.
There! I've managed to staple it shut. What should we do now?
We'll need to get this suit to Mr. Ackerman, my estate attorney. Knowing Arthur, he'll have locked himself in his quarters. No doubt poring over some legal mumbo-jumbo. First, you'll need to lure him out. You might have some luck with the fuse box in the sleeper carriage.
The fuse box.
He might need some persuading, but this letter should suffice. Try to be discreet, will you?
I'll do my best, Lady Unterwald.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Also, Moment, wir sind uns da jetzt irgendwie einig, dass er den Typ gekillt hat? Und die das jetzt dem Anwalt anhängen wollen?
Lady Unterwald?
Oh, are you still here?
I think I...
Make sure you get the job done.
Okay.
Hello?
Oi, you! What's going on in there?
There was a mishap with the ventilation system, but it's all fine now. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Ich muss jemanden im Mord anhängen. Huppdiduppdidu. Okay, jetzt sind wir nicht schon so an dem Punkt, ja.
I'm glad we could assist each other today.
Hello.
Yes. Did you need something?
I should probably leave you to it.
See you around.
Ja, in diesem Szenario habe ich ja angefangen.
The lock on this panel looks quite flimsy. Let's see what we've got in here.
Ich übernehme kurz noch den Speisesalz. Okay.
Et puis encore. My mistake. If I pull at this wiring, it should cut power to the rooms.
Whoa. Who turned out the lights?
Damn. Looks like I've lost power to the room. I should probably take a break anyway.
Hermann Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Ja, es ist Detective, du machst eigentlich die ganze Zeit nur illegalen Scheiß.
There, that should do it.
I knew it! Herman Merman! Oh, I'm such a huge fan!
Oh, so you're familiar with my cases.
Herman, just stick to your story. Stop embellishing.
What? This is exactly how I remember it. There's a letter for you on the dresser.
And the suit?
It's a much-needed change of attire.
Ja, dass das ein Fan ist, ich glaube, das ist wirklich das erste Mal, dass es wirklich...
Unterwald's words, of course.
Aber ich hätte das jetzt auch einfach so hingenommen, also von daher.
Our records show that you were in the luggage storage room when the murder took place.
That's right. Arthur came running in to tell me there'd been a murder. They needed a detective after all. I was happy to step up. Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time at all.
Your first instinct was to rush to the scene of the crime? That doesn't sound like you.
It was merely an opportunity to put my detectiving skills to the test. But more importantly, I needed to know if I was also a target.
Go on.
I thought if I could convince the killer I was onto them, perhaps they'd back off.
But your plan fell apart when the attorney lost the will, didn't it, Herman?
No.
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well, Help! Somebody get me out of here!
How long would you say you were hiding in that wardrobe, Herman?
It's hard to say. I was busy weighing up my options, considering my next moves.
Einige Zeit später, ja.
That's Herman. He sounded terrified. Do you think he's wrapped up in Lady Unterwald's death?
I can't say for sure, but I think it's time we found out.
know about Jean, Herman. Keep it together. Think, Herman. Think! Of course. Ho ho! You've outdone yourself this time, old chap. Herman Merman, master of disguise.
Okay, ja. Lady Unterwelt.
Not
Auf jeden
the
Fall.
most comfortable mode of transport. It was a gift from Mr. Liu. I'd better not. It's a series of self-help guides on running an empire. How to buy friends and influence people. The art of not giving a damn. An intuitive approach to capitalism. Rich dad, rich mum. A guide to generational wealth. Now I can slip back to my quarters unnoticed.
Ich bin gerade jetzt so beeindruckt, wie er denn davon ausgeht, dass das funktionieren sollte.
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
What a wonderful coat. You know, my sister had one just like it.
Oh my! It sounds like she had exquisite taste.
Indeed.
Ernsthaft? Die glauben, ich bin...
Hello there! Oh la la! You are truly a work of art, mademoiselle. You simply must allow me to paint you. Heavens! You'll make me blush. It is decided. You shall be my next muse. Just say the word. No! Thank you! Well, best be going. Dr. Hirsch.
Yes, ma'am?
It's me, Herman. I'm in disguise.
Good heavens! Where did you go? Are you close to finding the killer?
I'll explain later. Just pretend you didn't see me.
I saw nothing, Herman. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Hello there!
Is there something I can help you with?
No! Thank you!
Oop.
Well, best be going.
Herman Merman. That's quite the costume change. Where'd you get the coat?
What? How did you see through my disguise so easily?
Your hand, dummy. You're still sporting that stab wound from our little knife game.
How observant. You'd make an excellent detective, you know.
Yeah, but it'd be too easy. Where's the fun in that?
The name's Ron. Why not sit and share a drink with me?
Charmed, I'm sure, but I have pressing matters to attend to.
I hear you, ma'am. Ron will be right here if you change your mind.
I've made it to the sleeper carriage. If I can get to my quarters.
It's locked. What do you think? We could break down the door, or wait here. See if that snooping detective comes crawling back.
Oh my.
Wo ist Mickey Mouse? Oh nein, muss ich jetzt wirklich außen lang krabbeln?
They look like they're deep in conversation.
What can I get you to drink, ma'am?
Nothing for me, thank you. Just passing through. Hello? Guess nobody's there.
Huh.
Hello? Guess no.
Okay.
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting.
Vielleicht doch denn durch den Lüftungsschacht?
This was supposed to be a big break, Herman. Now you're hiding bodies and breaking into people's rooms. How did it come to this? There's nothing in there.
Okay, ich hatte jetzt... Ich komme da nicht durch.
The door. The door.
What do you need?
I need to get back into my room. What should I do?
If the door isn't an option, then the next best thing would be to get in through the window.
Ja, und ich konnte aber jetzt kein Fenster nehmen, oder habe ich...
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
Da aber auch nicht. Das Fenster geht auch nicht.
Please wait to be seated. I don't think I will.
Hier ist kein Fenster, was ich benutzen kann. Hier auch nicht. Das ist halt dicht. Nacht und bis Freitag. Stark mit Becky, ne?
I need a hint. I need another hint about getting back in my room.
You could climb outside the train, but you wouldn't want to do it without the right footwear.
Ernsthaft.
I'll take. It's a pair of Lady Unterwald's boots. We happen to have the same shoe size. Nope. Nope.
Ja. Ernsthaft.
Nope.
Jetzt werde ich einfach jedes Fenster mit den Schuhen checken.
Nope. I'm not in need of a pet.
What do you need?
I need another hint about getting back in my room.
You'll need proper suction to stay on top of the train. Think on your feet, Herman.
Okay. Jetzt hat's gereicht.
I think I might be onto something here.
Ja, ich brauche nämlich noch einen, dann habe ich Saugnapfschuhe.
Herman, Merman, you've done it again. I should be able to get on the roof with these.
So, dann kann ich jetzt wahrscheinlich weil Lady Unterwald, da war jetzt so das einzige Fenster, wo ich halt dann interagieren konnte.
No. Nope.
Okay, dann
I've assembled a working pair of suction boots. No. No.
Aber das war jetzt halt das einzige Fenster, wo ich die benutzen konnte. Ich konnte hier nicht raus. Ach, oder kann ich jetzt an den Jungs vorbeilaufen und dann halt, wenn ich außen bin, dann lang. Weil ich ja getarnt bin. Nee.
I'm not.
Oh, good evening, Mom.
Good evening. I was just passing by.
There's nothing untoward going on here.
We seem to have misplaced our keys, that's all.
I best be off.
Bye.
Farewell.
I can't risk getting to my quarters the usual way. I'll have to find another route.
Also, ja, das Problem war jetzt einfach für mich, ich bin in den Raum gegangen und ist alleine in die andere Richtung gelaufen. Irgendwie, ich glaube, das war dann halt nicht so beabsichtigt. Jetzt, wenn ich dann zum Beispiel die Broschüre angeklickt habe, dann ging er ja ein Stück weiter. Dann konnte ich jetzt ganz normal laufen. Ne? Also deswegen, ich glaube, da war irgendwie was nicht so machen sein sollte. Ja.
I think I might be onto something here. With this new footwear, I should be able to slip into my room unhindered.
Aha!
Just a little further. Herman, you genius. Is that the missing will? If I can grab hold of it, we'll be one step closer to solving this thing.
Okay. Zu spät.
Oh my god! That sneaky little rat stole my keys. I got it.
Well done, Arthur.
Just wait until I get my hands on them.
Well, Arthur? What does it say?
I'm not sure I should...
Oh, get on with it.
All right, all right. It reads as follows. I, Lady Unterwald, being of sound mind and legal capacity, leave my entire estate to... Arthur Ackerman.
What? Well, that's a twist.
You poisonous goat! You turned her against us.
We were right to distrust you.
Hand over that will. Hey, that's your hearing horn.
It's all starting to make sense now.
What is it, Mother?
Arthur clearly manipulated my dear sister's living will in his own favor.
No!
Then murdered her to claim the estate for himself.
It's not what it looks like.
Oh dear.
Seize him!
Da hat es ja aufgehört mit Arthur.
You. Oh, it took me hours, but I finally clawed my way out of that case.
Mr. Liu, where have you been?
Uh-oh.
Oh, thought you could get away with it, did you?
What the hell did I do?
But you idiot! This imposter is walking around in my suit.
I am?
And where is his accomplice, that bumbling detective?
I'm afraid he vanished without a trace. We'll likely never see him again. My goodness! That woman needs our assistance.
Don't worry, I've got her.
No, I've got her.
You're interfering with my heroic rescue.
Now that's a twist.
Hermann, Merman, how kind of you to rejoin us.
Now, what are we going to do with you?
Oh, look, another tunnel.
Wer ist jetzt tot? Ich hab's schon mir fast gedacht, dass ich jetzt noch die Lady auch noch spielen muss.
Can't you just tell us what happened?
I'd love to tell you, officer, but I'm afraid it's all classified. Top secret. My lips are sealed.
Bailey, we've been at this for days. I'm not sure if I have it in me anymore.
Diana, please. We're all just looking to wrap this up.
Was it money? Vengeance? A burning hatred for the elderly?
The tragic death of Lady Unterwald wasn't my doing. In fact, it made my mission terribly complicated.
Mission? What mission?
We found you at the scene, Diana, but you weren't on the manifest. There's no record of you ever boarding the train.
Probably just a clerical error. I'm sure it happens all the time.
It's highly suspicious, you have to admit.
This is the sort of detail that could be very compelling to a jury.
Fine. I can tell you aren't going to stop asking, but it won't do you any good, you know.
Start at the beginning.
Huh.
Oh, my first mission in the field. I can hardly believe it. Oh, there's so much to remember. So much that can go wrong. I feel like I'm sweating buckets. I'm nervous, April. Was this a mistake?
Hey, you've earned this. Don't you forget that. Besides, didn't you want the chance to show those losers in accounting how it gets done?
You're right. It just doesn't feel real to me yet.
You're just too used to being underestimated and ignored by a bunch of relics in their stuffy suits.
Pretty much anyone with a modicum of power, if you think about it. Now they want to put me on a mission. In the field. I'm not sure that it makes sense.
Talking of stuffy suits, here comes one now.
Ladies, how are we this fine morning?
Morning, Phil.
April Benelli, as you very well know, my name is not Phil. If you insist on addressing me by name, it's Sir Philately Stamp.
Yes, Sir Philately Stamp. Sorry, sir.
Let's just dispense with the pleasantries, shall we? Diana, there's no easy way to say this. You're off the mission.
What?
Oh, I stand corrected. There was an easy way to say it. Word came from up top. We're to shut down this whole unit.
But why?
Oh, the usual. Something about a bloated budget, the numbers not adding up. Accounting is ironically quite unaccountable when it comes to things like answering questions. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. If you came here looking for mission gadgets or to requisition a vehicle, I'm afraid we already relocated anything useful. Now, I best be off. This red tape isn't going to put itself up.
Oh, April. This was my best shot at getting into the field. I'm just so tired of being a civil servant.
Is that right? Well, I'm tired of being civil. Come on, we're getting you on that train.
What do you mean?
If they won't let you join the party, we'll crash it in style. This bike could be our ride out of here, Diana. It's a little beaten up, but it should still be salvageable. What do you think?
Brilliant! I'll take a look around.
If we get this bike working, I'll drive us right out of here.
Huh.
Hello, April.
What do you need, Diana?
How's the bike repair looking?
Well, let's see. It looks like we're still missing fuel, and the wiring is completely shot.
Damn!
Sorry to say, but we're not going anywhere until we've addressed that.
I can't believe Mr. Stamp cancelled my first mission.
I know. Phil is such a coward. You know what they're like upstairs, though. It's all short-term thinking.
What's all this talk about budget cuts?
It doesn't make any sense. They were happy to spend millions on that RAT.
You mean the rodent agent training program?
Now that I think about it, that probably explains the money troubles.
I hope my equipment is still set up on the Royce Express.
I'm sure it is. Do you know how slow retrieval is? They've left our kit out in the field for months before.
I thought this was a test yard. What's with all the broken equipment?
Our field agents don't always bring their equipment back in one piece. We're lucky if they bring back anything at all.
From what Phil said, it sounds like they already relocated anything useful. What's with the pneumatic tubes?
It's a complete tube network. It's so the executives can send documents and small items down here remotely.
I guess they can't risk getting engine grease on their expensive suits.
You'll usually only find them in banks, hospitals, or eccentric people's houses.
Do you know how the tubes work?
It's pretty easy. You just load a canister in the slot and set the destination on the control panel. Why? What are you up to?
Nothing. I was just curious. I'll need to get my hands on some gadgets.
Well, normally you'd fill in a requisition form and hand it to the quartermaster. Although, with everything being shut down, I think you'll need to be a bit more creative.
All right.
Okay.
Okie dokie then.
Damn, no wonder they left it here. Bike's all out of fuel and the wiring has seen better days.
Gut, dann schauen wir mal weiter um.
Oh, I'm too late. It's already been cleaned out. Yep, still smells like fuel. Now, how do I go about retrieving it? Let's see what we're working with here. Blast! The engine's been ripped out. I'll just have to work with these other parts. It's firmly attached. I can't pull it out with my bare hands.
Okie dokie.
It's so unfair. Field agents always get the coolest gadgets. Someone left out one of those pneumatic tube pods.
Oh.
This could come in handy. They must be used to dispatch items across the headquarters.
Was wir uns
Hello,
unterhalten.
Quartermaster.
What do you need?
I'd like to requisition a vehicle, please.
Do you have a vehicle requisition authorization form?
I don't have the form, but I have a scrappy can-do attitude.
Even if you had the paperwork, I don't have anything to give you. The top brass came in early, totally cleaned me out of all the good stuff.
So, Stamp was right. This whole place is getting shuttered?
Look around. They've just left the junk and the prototypes.
And you?
So nichts in it.
Do you have any gadgets to spare for my mission?
Yeah, I've still got some leftover stock back here. Do you know what you're looking for?
Ooh, got any poison-tipped umbrellas?
No, just the regular kind.
Do you know? I could use a camera-clad spy pigeon or two.
All out of those, since the first lot never came back. Forgot to use homing pigeons.
Do you have any
Do you know what you're...
A pistol cunningly disguised as lipstick?
Had to discontinue those. Haven't had them since the, incident.
The incident?
Don't ask.
Ja, okay, das wird wahrscheinlich so...
Do you have any gadgets
Hat wahrscheinlich jemand den Lippenstift
for
dann
my
wirklich
mission?
benutzt.
Do you know what you're looking for?
Bam!
A set of explosive time delay pencils.
Yeah, we've got some of that incendiary stationery.
Great.
Can't give it to you, though. There's no way you've got the clearance to handle explosives.
What are all those pneumatic tubes for?
It's all part of the ordering system. Orders come in via these tubes, and it's up to me to fulfill those orders.
Wow! So you can send and receive objects between those pipes? And they all go to different departments?
That's the gist of it.
On second thought. Is that a wire kit? That looks like it could be useful.
That'll be the official field agent wiring kit.
Sounds perfect. I'll take one.
Are you heading out on a mission?
Well, my mission was postponed. Indefinitely.
I can't give it to you then. Sorry.
Morning, sir.
Diana,
What's all this about budget cuts?
we've had to tighten the belt, I'm afraid. Some of our more experienced agents required the funds, you see. Those weaponized vehicles, tuxedos, and elaborate dinner parties aren't cheap, it turns out. Don't worry, you can keep the dress. I know the tech team worked for months to incorporate those pockets.
How can I prove myself if nobody gives me the opportunity?
You'll get your opportunity. We're just asking you to wait a little longer. In a few months, I'm sure you'll be even more prepared.
I really must protest the cancellation of my mission.
Protest away.
I am protesting!
I meant away from here. We can't have any rabble-rousing on government grounds.
When can I expect my mission to be reassigned?
You'll just have to wait for next year's budget to come through. I'm sure we'll find another mission for you by then.
That's months from now!
We could always reassign you to accounting, if you'd like.
Ugh. You can spare me working with those bureaucrats at least.
This is the Inland Revenue, Diana. We're all bureaucrats here.
I thought red tape was just an expression.
In order for governments to cut through their red tape, there must be sufficient tape to cut through. You think it just appears out of thin air? Someone has to do it.
I guess I didn't think of it that way.
Who better than the finest bureaucrats at Inland Revenue?
Why do you have my partner locked up?
I'm afraid Agent M is a defective prototype.
Defective?
Even with 6 months of training, the only thing she picked up was a bad case of kleptomania. Your partner is nothing more than a miniature thief, I'm afraid.
Die kleptomanische Maus.
What do you intend to do with Agent M?
Well, we can't release her back into the field. One whiff of jewelry and she'd go on a crime spree.
So, da muss ich jetzt irgendwie so an Phineas und Ferb denken und ich denke mir gerade einfach so, okay, hat diese Maus auch einen Hut?
I'll leave you to your tape.
Be seeing you.
Hello, cutie. What are you doing here?
Ah, I see you've met Agent M. She was to be your partner.
Oh, wait. This is Agent M. You told me she was a field agent.
No, I believe I said she's from a field.
Agent M experiment results. Subject demonstrated a predictable fondness for cheese.
Das ist ja ungewöhnlich.
You might not be perfect, but I'll take any help I can get. You're coming with me, Agent M. Subject demonstrated unusual attraction to shiny objects. Subject attempted to bite examiner when stolen goods were removed from cage. Subject demonstrated a predictable fondness for cheese. It's premium mouse feed. It kind of looks like muesli. It's premium mouse.
Okay.
Red tape got in the way yet again. There's nothing in there that I can use. Henchman-grade stun guns? Sign me up! Oh, of course the boxes are all empty.
Ah, guck mal.
Nothing happened. I must be missing something. Nothing happened. Canisters are loaded here, before being dispatched across the headquarters. No. That doesn't work. No, I can do this. I'm not one to give up that easily.
So, was war das?
Canisters are loaded here, before being dispatched across the headquarters. That doesn't work.
Okay.
All right, Agent M. You'll be nice and snug inside this pod.
Okay. Mäusepost.
I'll just pop this in here. Ready for our little adventure, Agent M?
Feuer frei. Puh.
Psst. Agent M, grab me one of those wiring kits. A little more to the left. That's That's it. Bring it over here.
Okay, super cute.
Come to Diana. There! I managed to cut out a long length of the rubber tube.
Gut, und dann das damit.
Nah.
Okay, dann das mit dem Tank.
Hopefully they haven't emptied the tank yet. Here goes nothing. There's definitely fuel in that. Or something that tastes like it. It's working. Okay, I've got myself a full can of fuel to work with.
Gut.
All right, time to fuel up.
So, was brauche ich noch?
Hello, April.
How can I help?
What's the status of the bike repair?
Well, it looks like we're all fueled up. The tank's looking good.
All right.
Not so fast. We'll still need to get all this faulty wiring repaired. We're not going anywhere until we've addressed that.
Okay.
The quartermaster won't let me have any gadgets.
Perhaps you can get what you need without involving the quartermaster.
You mean go behind her back?
I didn't say that. But hey, that's not a bad idea.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I must have siphoned the last of it. Oh, I'm too late.
Okay, wo kriege ich jetzt ein Kabel her?
It's an empty deck of Cheetah's Choice playing cards. There's blood on the box. As expected. It's more rubbish. Henchman grades. Oh, of course the boxes are all there. He looks fairly robust. You wouldn't want to get hit in the head with this. He looks fairly robust. It's an official field agent wiring kit.
Warum ständig den Kabelsatz? Das ist halt... oder... Ist da damit bestimmt so... Ja, okay.
Snip here. Cross this wire over here.
Ich habe jetzt nach einem Kabelbaum oder sowas gesucht.
I fixed the faulty wiring.
Listen to this kitty roar.
Ladies, what on earth are you doing?
Apologies, Mr. Stamp.
Oh, yeah.
Our mission awaits.
Don't you dare, Diana Osterhagen. Please, think of the paperwork involved.
See you later, Phil.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
There's the train.
Can you get us any closer?
I'll try. Damn it! This is as fast as we can go.
We're too far away.
Diana, think of something quick, or we're going to miss the train.
On it. Hey, there's a bunch of gadgets in here. Where'd you get these?
Don't get too excited. They're prototypes I found in the yard. I swiped them for you, but they're probably half broken.
It's a case of explosives, disguised as harmless stationery. I doubt the truth spray is potent enough, but I love the bottle. It looks harmless enough. Would this explosive pencil give us a boost?
They're full of explosive powder. It could potentially work.
So brauche ich den ganzen Satz, oder was?
Nah. Is this a set of incendiary pencils?
Yes, so you should be careful. Just remember that you're literally handling explosives.
With this explosive...
They're full of explosive powder.
Achso, wahrscheinlich muss ich den aufmachen, ne?
I can break the tip of this incendiary pencil to retrieve the gunpowder inside. I've got the explosive powder!
Nice work, but you'll need to get it into the bike.
I'll mix some of this fuel with the gunpowder.
Kein Problem, Benzin mit Schwarzpulver, easy.
Check it out! I've made a canister of high-octane fuel.
I never underestimated you for a second.
Das ist bestimmt super gesund.
Pour it in.
All right, here goes nothing.
Hold on tight. I don't know how long we can maintain this boost. You're going to have to jump, Diana.
I made it!
Woohoo! Hey, run your objectives by me one last time.
I've got to make contact with the informant.
That's right.
I should listen in for any incriminating conversations.
And above all else,
stay out of trouble.
That's it. Good luck, Diana.
I'll contact you when I'm ready for extraction. Come on, Agent M. It's you and me against the world.
Bye.
Hey! Get back here! Huh. This is looking like a solo mission after all.
All right, so that explains how you got on the train. What happened next?
I believe you're well aware of what happened next, Detective.
Indulge us.
Well, it all got a bit complicated. I stuck to my orders and made contact with the informant. Or so I thought. It turns out Lady Unterwald had one last trick up her sleeve. Switching the informant out for her estate attorney. Not to mention smuggling a private detective on board, who made great effort to act out in highly suspicious and unpredictable ways.
Please, I just need more time. We had an agreement, Herman. I don't want to have to call off our deal.
I was sure Lady Unterwald was deliberately trying to evade scrutiny of her finances. Why bury mountains of contradictory paperwork in her hidden safe? If her attorney hadn't retrieved that missing will, we'd have never uncovered the truth.
What truth would that be?
Go on, Diana. What happened after you and Mr. Ackerman recovered the will?
The family insisted on an impromptu reading of the will, which distracted everyone long enough for me to poke around.
Let me out! Anyone there?
Someone must be trapped inside.
You? We were supposed to make contact hours ago.
Who are you?
Where's my suit? Better yet, where is that meddling detective? Did Lady Unterwald put you up to this?
I'm afraid she's dead. How long have you been in there?
What?
There's a will reading taking place in the lounge right now.
I must stop this at once.
What is this?
Ja. Offensichtlich eine Schallplatte, ne?
Damn.
Arthur had access to Lady Unterwald and her legal paperwork. It's a troubling thought, I must say.
The document speaks for itself, Arista. This was clearly Lady Unterwald's last wish.
Really, Doctor? You don't believe a trained attorney could have forged one of these documents?
If Arthur takes over the estate, that means we can't sell it.
That's right. No sale means no money for us.
You're making rather large assumptions, Arista. We don't know if that's the case.
What I do know is that some of us have quite expensive hobbies. Isn't that right, Bergman?
Well, but what course of action can we take?
I believe I have a solution that would benefit everyone, if you allow me.
Well, I believe that solves our problem quite effectively.
John! That's completely...
Ah, look around you, Bergman. This room is filled with documents purporting to be Lady Unterwald's last wishes. Who's to say we can't use one with slightly more favorable terms?
This is ridiculous. The Order won't stand for this.
The Order will no longer be an issue, Doctor. You could say I've handled the situation.
What have you done, John?
Bless you.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Who are you supposed to be?
Diana Osterhagen, Inland Revenue Secret Service.
You're from the tax office. Excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to.
Monsieur.
What's going on, John? She's heard everything.
Quiet, Honesta. I have everything under control.
She's a spy, you idiot. Boys, tie her up with the others.
Yes, Mother.
Okay, dann nicht.
My head. What's going on? Oh, for goodness sake.
Turns out those twins can be pretty agile when they want to be. What are you doing here?
I came to rescue you two, of course.
Well, that's just splendid! I feel safer already.
Listen, we'll need to work together to get out of here.
I'm afraid there's not much I can do from over here.
How about you, Arthur?
I think I could get a hand free. I'll give it a try.
Okay, okay.
Arthur?
I think I could get a hand free. I'll give it a try. I'll handle this. I think it's working.
What's with all the wriggling? You weren't trying to escape, were you?
No, of course not.
Good, because that would be very bad for us.
We'll need to distract them somehow, Arthur.
I don't really know what I should be doing.
Got it. Let me see what I can do. Bow ties and silly hats. Not particularly useful. Herman?
I'm afraid there's not much I can do from over here.
Hey!
I don't think we have time to pore over paperwork. I think we got off on the wrong foot here. Can we talk about this?
Mother said we can't talk to prisoners.
She said you have clever tongues and you try to trick us.
Ja.
I think we got off on the wrong foot here. Can we talk about this?
Mother said we can't talk to prisoners.
She said you have clever tongues and you try to trick us.
Ja, das stimmt.
I think we got off on the wrong.
Ja, okay.
Mother, she said.
Gut, vielleicht hört
Arthur?
ihr auf Arthur.
Listen, I have something to say.
Mother said we can't talk to prisoners. She said.
I really thought we bonded over our shared love of infrastructure.
There may be truth to that, but you've sure dug a hole for yourself.
Ouch. What's your bathroom break policy?
No, no, no! I'm not messing around with those ropes again.
The knots were a total nightmare.
I'm not sure that I can hold it in any longer.
Well, maybe next time you'll go to the toilet before you commit a murder.
Bitte?
I was hoping you could help us resolve an argument.
Arguing? About what?
Oh, yes. If I remember correctly, Herman had some very strong views.
I did.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're probably not that interested.
No, tell us. We want to hear it.
Well...
Hermann glaubt, dass Infrastruktur... Hermann glaubt, dass Hagen das Lieblingskind ist. Hermann wettet, dass ihr... Okay, also bei dem Lieblingskind, da würden die sich wahrscheinlich einfach nur... Ja, okay. Das will ich ja nicht sehen.
Thinks Hagen is the favorite child of the two.
How dare you?
No, he has a point there. It's pretty obvious that she likes me more.
How can there be a favorite when she can barely tell us apart?
Just natural intuition. And also she told me one time.
Okay, gut.
Herman bet you couldn't beat him in a staring contest.
What? Nonsense! You look me in the eye and say that.
This really isn't necessary. I guess we're doing this then.
Concentrate.
Good thinking, Arthur. They're not paying attention at all.
I've got a hand free. I think I can get to my pockets.
Do you have something that can get us out of these binds?
Was that a blink? No.
We can do this. It's 2 versus 1.
Oh, it's Agent M.
Agent M!
You know each other?
She's my assigned field agent. I'll explain later.
My eyeballs are burning.
Here, let me untie your binds.
I'm free.
Okay, move out.
Well, this seems like a bad idea.
John did what? This is a grave betrayal of the Order.
I am afraid so. I think it's time we heard what Lady Unterwald has to say for herself. I managed to obtain this recording from Lady Unterwald's safe. I believe it may contain her final instructions.
Sister Gretchen, fetch the gramophone.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I speak to you now from beyond the grave. Who dares to wake me from my eternal slumber?
We're sorry, Lady Unterwald.
Forgive us, we failed you.
I'm just kidding around. Although if you're listening to this recording, that means I've kicked the bucket. I assume things have predictably descended into chaos. Otherwise, you wouldn't be seeking my guidance here. For general business inquiries, select track 1. If you have an accounting question, select track 2. If you're seeking guidance on my last will and testament, select track 3. For anything else, select track 4.
Oh, she mentioned the will. Track 3. Pick track 3.
So, you've got a question about my last will and testament, hmm? Did somebody tear it to shreds in dramatic fashion? Accidentally submerge the documents in water? Set fire to the whole bloody lot, I'm guessing? I always said it would ruffle some feathers. If my estate attorney is indisposed, or you're listening to this yourself, Arthur, I've always retained a copy of my will and testament at the Unterwald family mansion. You'll find your answers there.
Oh.
The mansion, of course. I shall inform Hermann Merman at once.
Wasn't he being detained?
You underestimate the man. I suspect he's already free from his bonds and taking matters into his own hands.
I can assure you, I'm not here to steal anyone's inheritance.
That's exactly what someone trying to steal our inheritance would say. We challenge you to another rematch.
Please, no!
I won't blink this time.
What the hell are you doing? Where are the prisoners?
Huh? Uh-oh.
Imbeciles! Must I do everything myself?
Yeah.
Come on, Arthur. It's time to put an end to this.
Not so fast.
Oh, he's got a gun. Get to the engine room, Diana. Stop the train.
I'm not leaving you.
Go!
Thought you could steal Lady Unterwald's estate, did you?
What? No!
I've worked too hard for too long for you to mess it all up. I'm afraid your will has been revoked. I tore it to shreds with my own 2 hands.
That's a criminal offense, you know.
Maybe so. But it's the end of the line for you, Arthur A. Ackerman. Goodbye. Any last words?
Wait! I have questions!
Questions? What questions could you possibly have? I already spelled it out for you.
Was sind die nochmal?
Who are you again?
What are you talking about? Don't try to play coy with me, Mr. Ackerman.
No! Really? Do I know you?
Xianlu? Do you know how long it took to get close to Lady Unterwald? And just when I had her in the palm of my hand, who would show up and ruin the entire scheme but her meddling attorney?
I'm not sure why you're mad at me.
You not only stole my suit, but the estate I was working so hard to gain control of. You might have got this far by playing dumb, but it won't help you now.
You're breaking the law, you know.
You bureaucrats and your archaic rules. I tried playing things by the book, and look where that got me. I don't mind breaking a few rules if it means I get what I want.
How about we forget this whole thing ever happened?
Unacceptable, Mr. Ackerman. I'll be claiming the estate for my own, which makes you collateral damage, I'm afraid. We can't have you walking around with a claim to my prize, after all.
Is that a real gun you're holding?
I can assure you it's very real. Perhaps I should demonstrate.
That won't be necessary. Where were you hiding that pistol?
Never you mind.
Actually, I think that's enough questions.
Very well. Time's up. Goodbye, Mr. Ackerman.
Wait!
What on earth are you doing?
Weil sich doch Vorfuhrgerechtigkeit an. Also Einspruch, ich habe die Handlungsvollmacht.
Objection!
Okay, ich wusste jetzt so, ist es jetzt wichtig? Also, okay, ich soll gerade meinen coolen Spruch auswählen.
Why do you persist in living?
Can we not just talk about this?
No. Now stay still.
Oh, I hope Diana's having better luck than me.
Stop hiding, you spineless invertebrate. You blustering rodent. Bumbling buffoon.
Well, at least I'm getting some fresh air.
Your optimism is nauseating. You wet blanket of a man.
I might be in trouble here.
These bullets aren't cheap, you know. My eyes! My one weakness! That was a cheap shot, Mr. Ackerman.
Are you sure we can't talk about it?
Sure. Just poke your head out a bit higher. You threadbare juggler. Eat lead, you miserable cockroach.
I already have a lump.
You wretched milquetoast. I can do this all day.
Are you sure we can't talk about it?
You aren't.
Okay.
That was my favorite gun, you know.
I was hoping those shots were blanks.
I'm going to riddle you with bullets, you whimpering simpleton.
Are you sure we...
So.
Time's up, you clueless ape.
I should pick my moment.
You blustering rodent.
I should pick...
Hold still while I reload. My eyes! That was a cheap shot, Mr. Ackerman.
I don't think the train is insured for battle damage.
I'm so angry. I'm repeating.
Well, at least I'm getting some fresh...
Yeah.
You wretched milquetoast. Stop hiding, you spineless invertebrate. I'm going to riddle you with bullets, you whimpering simpleton. That was my favorite gun, you know.
I should pick I should...
Hold on a second. My eyes!
I should pick...
Nah.
Okay.
That was a cheap shot, Mr. Ackerman. Bumbling buffoon. You threadbare juggler. Time's up, you clueless ape. You wet blanket of a man. Eat lead, you miserable cockroach. I'm out of bullets already.
So.
My eyes!
Okay.
That was a cheap shot, Mr. Ackerman.
Well, at least I'm getting...
Okay, das ist ein...
You wretched milquetoast.
Nope.
I'm going to whittle you with bullets, you whimpering simpleton.
It's a lump of coal.
Wait right there. Don't you dare move an inch.
Die Frage, was...
Ah! My eyes!
They wouldn't appreciate that.
Ja, das soll ihm nur nicht gefallen.
That was a cheap shot, Mr. Ackerman.
Einschussfläche.
I'm so angry. I'm repeating.
I might be in trouble here.
You wet blanket of a man.
I was hoping those shots were blanks.
You blustering rodent. You're being very inconsiderate.
So.
Ah! My eyes!
I should pick...
Nah.
That was a cheap shot, Mr. Ackerman.
Das ist jetzt auch die Frage. Ach.
Stop hiding, you
Okay.
spineless
Ich habe
invertebrate.
nicht geschnallt, dass ich auf sie wechseln kann. Okay, vergiss es, ich bin blöd.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Stop hiding and let me shoot you.
Are those financial documents you're burning?
What? I would do no such thing. These are merely old birthday cards. Nothing the tax office would be concerned with, I assure you.
Stop what you're doing, right now.
As the treasurer, I'm at liberty to destroy unwanted documentation.
That's not true.
Even so, you didn't see anything.
Was?
That's it. You're under arrest.
Just a few more to go.
Out of the way. I need to...
Stop the train? Are you mad? No, we must keep going. We mustn't give the opportunity for Lady Unterwald's killer to disembark.
I need to get past. Arthur is in trouble.
Then you should go and help him. I'll stay here and keep watch.
What did you do to the train driver?
Oh, they'll be fine. I'm sure it's nothing more than a mild concussion.
The train can't operate without a driver, Bergman.
Well, the Royce Express seems to be operating just fine for now. As long as I keep this fire roaring, we can go all night.
I've had enough of this conversation.
Can't talk now. I've got paper to burn.
I really don't think you should be burning these.
Don't look in there. They're not important.
They wouldn't appreciate that.
Ja, das soll dir auch nicht gefallen.
Maybe this stuff will get him talking.
Goodness, that's burning very effectively. What's all this smoke?
Are you all right, Bergman?
No, I'm not all right. I'm feeling a little peculiar, truth be told.
Ja, so, vielleicht redest du jetzt mit mir.
Stay back! You're scaring me. I need to burn all these incriminating documents. Why did I say that?
Tell me, why are you destroying those documents?
Because this is evidence I need to protect myself from liability. What's happening, man? Pull yourself together.
Do you know who killed Lady Underworld?
No! I have no idea, and that terrifies me.
I'll have to report you to my superiors at Inland Revenue.
You wouldn't dare. But if you did, that would be devastating for me. Did I say that out loud? Oh, no.
Do you know it's a crime to destroy financial documents?
I do know. I've been a terrible treasurer. I've gambled away estate funds.
Did Lady Unterwald know about your gambling problem?
No, I don't think so. I never had the heart to tell her. And now she's gone.
Stealing from a poor old lady. This doesn't look great for you.
It wasn't like that. I'm telling the truth.
Lady Unterwald entrusted you. She'd be so disappointed.
That's right. I know it's true. Please, no more.
Burning the evidence. Will you ever take responsibility?
No more, I'm begging you.
You're going to have to face the consequences at some point.
Please, I can't go to prison. I'd never last in there. Nobody has to know. I know deep down that I played the victim because...
Because?
Because I can't own up to my mistakes. The truth is that I'm a wretched creature, a weak little man.
There. I'm sure it will be okay.
Good.
Forgive me, but I cannot forgive myself.
It's a white-collar crime, Bergman. It's serious, but it's not like you killed anyone.
No, I deserve to be locked up. I'm a danger to society.
Oh dear. I think that truth's very broken.
War zumindest effektiv.
I think this controls the whistle.
Das macht Spaß.
I think I managed to salvage some of them. I'm sure it will wear off soon. Hang in there, Bergman.
Good.
I think I'll hang. I'd rather keep.
Okay,
That doesn't work. I'd rather keep.
So, kann ich wieder zurück? Nee. Achso, musst du doch.
Hey! Over here!
What? Tunnel!
Hm.
You'll have to do better than that.
Okay.
Now, where was I?
Jetzt weiß ich's.
You threadbare juggler!
Hast du richtig gesehen, du hast Benzin im Inventar bei dir? Ja. Du willst gar nicht wissen, okay. Er hat nicht ganz so viel crazy shit, aber ich hatte schon,
Time's up, you clueless ape!
Stimmt. Es gibt hier keine Kettensäge. Aber in dem Band, aber da war,
Come out, you coward! Ah, my eyes! What's that? It can't be!
Huh. I guess I am a tunnelhead.
Quickly, Arthur! We need to stop this train!
I'm right behind you!
Now, how do I do that exactly? Oh, this wasn't part of my training. Those papers really went up in flames.
So. Jagen wir das Ding in die Luft.
Okay, Bergman, it's time to go.
What? Heavens above, I don't like the sound of that.
So.
Run, Arthur!
What happened? Is that Bergman?
I just filled that hatch with explosives.
How long do we have?
I'm guessing about 15 seconds or so.
Excuse me, but I have to ask. Why is everything shaking?
Take a look out the window, Hunter. See if you can tell what's going on. It looks like... Oh, my. Well,
What is it? I think the train's about to... I think it's about to... About to what? Spit it out, I think.
I'm gonna explode.
You need to pace yourself, Lamont. It's a picnic, not an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Still, it's nice to get away every once in a while, hey, Bailey?
Do you hear that?
It what? That's probably just my stomach growling. Just breathe it all in. There's nothing like the peaceful sound of...
Oh. I'll get the car started.
Verdammt, ständig explodierende Züge.
That was quite the explosion.
My sleuthing arm! I think it's bruised.
It was a sloppy solution, but we stopped the train.
We sure did. Plus, nobody got hurt.
Außer Luft. So, wie halten wir den Zug an? Richtig, wir jagen ihn einfach in die Luft.
Thank goodness you're here, officers. These three villains plotted to kill my dear sister.
Never mind that. They deliberately crashed the train. My financial records have surely been destroyed. Oh, yes? Well, they endangered my stuff and sabotaged my kitchen.
My allergies. They were exploited for personal gain.
I was tricked into reading this phony manuscript.
My clients are still buried under that rubble.
Ganz ehrlich.
Is all of that true?
Leider ja. Leider ja.
Cuff 'em, Bailey. They're coming to the station for questioning.
Ja, ganz ehrlich. Den ganzen Scheiß habe ich ja gemacht. Also das ist...
Just sit tight with the others, Miss Osterhagen.
Don't worry about me. I'll be out of here in no time.
Nobody try any funny business, okay? I don't want to get in trouble again. I'll be right here if you need anything. Bailey says I have to keep an eye on you.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Arthur, is that you?
It's me. So, how did your interrogation go? I'm sure Lamont and Bailey are fun, once you get to know them.
Listen, we've got to figure a way out of here. Look around your cell. See what you can find. It's all rusted and broken. I really don't want to touch that. This place is falling apart. Those chains are secured to the wall. I'll need a key to unfasten them. I am definitely not sleeping here. It actually looks rather clean. There's nothing to flush.
So.
Now, who is doing that obnoxious clicking? I can barely hear myself think. Who's out there? Reveal yourself!
Is Diana there?
What? You know Diana?
Keep your voice down.
Who are you?
Listen, I'm from the Inland Revenue Secret Service.
Is this about my self-assessment? You people are relentless!
I'm not here about your taxes, idiot. I'm trying to break you out.
A jailbreak? Are you mad? What about my reputation? I'd be branded an escaped fugitive. On the other hand, it would definitely give a boost to my book sales.
No.
Listen, Herbert. Stop daydreaming and pay attention. We need to get you three to Lady Unterwald's mansion.
The mansion?
The family are preparing a second will reading.
I suppose it would be an opportunity to clear my name.
Then there's no time to waste. Do you have anything in your cells that could bend those bars?
Nothing immediate comes to mind. I'll have to think about it.
Okay. Hermann, Merman.
Nope.
An dem Fall dran.
I'll flush when there's something worth flushing. The toilet is empty. I guess I'm supposed to just sleep on the floor. Well, I'm not getting out that way.
Okay, ich gehe jetzt mal auf wahrscheinlich die Stange ins Klo.
Safe travels. No luck. The item didn't budge.
Okay. Gucken wir erstmal noch und.
It couldn't hurt to look around.
Hey, is that you, kid? Don, is that you?
I knew your voice sounded familiar. Don't tell me those casino goons got you too, huh?
Well, we've been accused of murdering Lady Unterwald.
Whoa, that's ice cold, pal. I really underestimated you. You know, you don't seem like the killing type.
But I didn't!
Relax, okay? We're drinking from the same bottle. They got me on a load of baloney, too. Listen, we can't stand around yakking all day, all right? We need to figure a way out of here.
Don?
You figure out a plan yet, kid?
I'm working. How'd you end up here in jail?
I got jumped by those goons from the casino. They barged right into my room.
No, really?
Yeah, they accused me of using counterfeit chips. Can you believe that?
Huh. What happened between you and those casino enforcers?
They were spouting off all sorts of theories, and you wouldn't believe it. They just couldn't stand to see a guy like me on a winning streak. Next thing I know, they're throwing punches, and I'm getting tied up.
Sounds like you took a beating.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong, kid. I put up a fair fight, you know, but it was 2 against 1. I'd like to see them go one-on-one with old Donnie. Yeah, it would have been a very different story then.
So what happened next?
Some dame came in. Oh, a beauty like you wouldn't believe. I tried to convince her to let me loose, but she wasn't buying it.
Why didn't you escape when you had the chance?
Hey, you ever been punched in the ribs, kid? Yeah, nah, I wasn't going anywhere fast. I thought I'd hit the jackpot when the train came off the rails. Even managed to land safely in some foliage. But as you can see, I didn't get very far.
Do you have any ideas for how we can break out of here?
Ah, plotting a jailbreak, huh? You can count old Donnie in. If I still had my magnetic ball, I may have been able to pull off some magic with my watch. I'm pretty sure I lost it when those casino goons jumped me, though.
Ja, die Kugel.
I've got.
Get to it, kid.
Die Kugel hab. Nee. Die durfte ich nicht behalten.
It's the key I used to get out of my chains. It's bad luck to open an umbrella indoors, but maybe... There's nothing in there to flush. That'd be a waste of water. Yep, it's locked. It's empty. They haven't cleaned these sheets in a while. I think that's reversed the flow of the water. Oh, it's so close, but just out of reach.
Auch für den Schirm?
I might be able to get into the lockbox. Just gotta give it a little whack with the old umbrella. Uh-oh.
How'd you get that?
Oh, this? I found it in my cell.
Sorry, but I've got to confiscate it. You know, it looks kinda like Lamont's umbrella.
I'm sure we just have the same great taste in rain protection.
I've got to lock it away. Just in case you were planning a daring escape.
That's perfectly understandable. Oh, looks like Jimmy dropped something from the lockbox.
Okay.
That's odd. What's a roulette ball doing here?
Aber H&M.
Hey, Agent Tam. You see that shiny ball over there? I bet it's valuable. That's it. Bring it back to me. There's a good field agent. I knew you could do it.
Good.
It's not elegant, but it works. Keep an eye out, Arthur. Something is coming your way.
There's something floating in there. I think I'll hang on to this for now. Don?
You figure out a plan yet, kid?
I'm working on it.
Okay,
Why didn't you escape when you had the chance?
Achso,
Hey, you have, I thought, but
I've got some.
I get to it.
Okay. Das ist die Frage, wenn ich das jetzt da reinschmeiß?
This is probably waterproof. Time to reunite Donnie with an old friend. I sent something your way, Don.
All right, let's see what we got here. You're a miracle worker, kid. I'll still need one of you to distract that bozo outside, though. Maybe you can make some noise to get his attention.
Okay. Aber das machen wir am Freitag. Ich glaube, das wird dann aber auch dann wahrscheinlich dann der letzte Part sein, ne? Aber sehen wir weiter.